We're about to start round 5, which I'll throw again in chat, is name the band, given a genre, song title, and a clue to their name. Identify the band with "the" in the middle of their name. So I'd like to see some hype in chat if you are ready to go on to round number 5. And I think we're doing pretty decently on time, so after this round we'll be rating over... We've got the garden path after this round, and then we'll be rating over to Wits for some classic game show content. Oh, and just spoiler alert for the garden path, we've decided to bump the time up for 3 minutes to solve instead of 2 minutes. Doesn't functionally change the question, just gives you a little bit more time to wander, look at some plants that you may have missed, smell the roses and whatnot. Moody is ready. Because I love you and I want you to be happy, my children. Saruda, ready for my 0 points. Womp womp womp. I don't have one of those noise thing, stream decks like Jeremy has, but okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. And I think after the first one, we'll see how it goes. About 10 seconds left, still waiting on a couple teams to get those answers in. I'll give you 5 more seconds, coast to coast and butter beer stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I am gonna go ahead and close it out. Oh, good news! Intersectionality is written. Okay, so got 9 teams in on time. And 6 of you figured out the band with a couple freebies used. This was At the Drive-In. So, partaking in a once popular viewing trend. Film viewing trend. And I miss drive-ins, guys. I don't know about you. I wish they were still more extant. I do remember there being some in the Midwest, so... Yeah, I know that, I know there was a resurgence last year, and I didn't get to go to the drive-in that kind of opened here because the tickets sold out so fast. But, I liked the drive-ins. I've been to several instances of it. It's a lot of fun. But we're moving on to question 2, so I think now we kind of know what to expect from the way these are written. So, question 2. Genre is alternative rock. All I want? Super Mario character that is somehow also a well-lubricated machine part. Drive-ins don't exist in the UK. I've never been to one ever, I've been to one ever in Phoenix with my ex. We've got one close to us, but we haven't gone in a little while. Good idea. I guess I didn't think about there not being in the UK, but yeah, they're a lot of fun. But Yeah, Addie, next time you're over in the States, we'll find one and we'll go because they're fun. When I was younger and we would have them at a community center, I would run the popcorn machine during the drive-ins. It was a lot of fun. Kind of hard to hear when you're not in the car, but they gave us these little walkie-talkie radios so you could still kind of hear stuff. Yeah, got some... Still waiting on a couple teams. Got about 15 seconds left. Okay, Ghost Bedinia, I'll give you 3 more seconds. 3. Okay, you're in. And... yeah, while I like Koopa the Troopa and Greasy Wheel Luigi, we were looking for Toad the Wet Sprocket. A couple food trucks here teamed up with an office park and also a church to do an impromptu pandemic drive-in, and that was fun. They did a double feature of both Ghostbusters films around Halloween. Aren't there more than 2 Ghostbusters films? But maybe you mean the original 2. Yeah, no, that's really awesome though. Lots of cool ways to have people socialize, but safely. And that's what we were going for. Yeah, this was Toad the Wet Sprocket. And based on how the clues are going, I'm just going to go ahead and apologize if I start laughing in the middle of a read on these questions, because Jason writes clever clues, and I may just start laughing, or roll my eyes, one of the two. So, that being said, let's go on to number 3. It is indie pop. Pumped up kicks, raise multitudes as one's own children. Those are the 2 approved reactions. Glad they're approved. Because when I practiced these last night, I definitely did not make it through without laughing. So, we'll see if I got it today. I don't think I can take that. Yeah, yeah. Moody has redeemed Get Some Liquid Courage. Oh, I'll choose my Cherry Coke Zero Sugar.
We're gonna be starting in about...
Thanks for the redeem, Moody.
13 minutes, give or take.
Getting Jen sloshed in the name of raising the chances of her laughing in the middle of a question. Sorry for ruining that for you.
So, tell me what you think.
Okay, waiting on one more team.
Together.
No, everyone is in. Okay. Yeah. A lot of you were,
So
7 of you got it. 2 of you were close. Could not take Foster the Children, or Shower the People. But this was Foster the People, with Pumped Up Kicks. Which was a song I played on the radio every single week when I was a radio DJ in college, because that's when it was popular. Okay, so moving on to question 4. Moody, if you redeem another one, maybe I'll drink
intentionally at the
rum.
moment.
We'll see. I didn't know that's what you were going for. But here's question 4.
Yeah,
Indie rock,
it's
shake me
currently
down,
intentional.
confine that large land mammal. Just confine that large land mammal.
Hold on, give me a sec. Let me go turn down my Edge browser. I think it's because I'm getting old and deaf.
About 30 seconds left. Still waiting on a couple teams. Yeah, I'll take that. But yeah, it shows knowledge. All right. Waiting on one more, and I'll give them some time. Okay. Gospodina, I'll give you 3 more seconds.
There, that should help.
3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna close it out. I did not get that.
That
on
should
time.
help a bit. I think.
However,
I hope.
This was a social. Confine
yeah, like
that large
said,
land mammal or cage that elephant. So,
but what I was
I
saying
will do
was,
the rum shot for the social.
Hold on. There's the vault.
Okay. And we are going to move on to the next one. Question 5.
There's the vault waiting to be opened.
Emo.
We don't do
wheel.
extravagant. We just do
Reserves
ornamental.
some time for an event or becomes
I've been
a
wanting to get my
cliché
Chinese
hero.
box up. So I finally got
I
my
would
Chinese
have also
box
accepted
up.
Gimsuit the kangaroo, or these look like they are getting easier for you. I assume you mean the rum shots, and they are a little bit easier the more you do. So. It does have kind of like a vanilla-y taste. It's kind of interesting. I usually just mix it with other things.
But yeah, it took me a while to figure out how to get the
I saw on
Billy Barty's inside.
Captain Morgan with Sprite, and it tastes like cream soda. And for some unknown
my chat
reason,
is still a little
it
screwy.
does in fact taste like cream soda.
Give me a sec.
It is very weird.
I guess that'll have to do for now. You don't tell who we kidnap, Red. You're not supposed to tell those secrets. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you watching, welcome to the Listwitch Show. We are going to be going live in about 8 minutes. So get yourself comfortable, get yourself whatever beverages you need, whatever caffeine you need, whatever emergency stop you gotta make.
Yeah, I'll give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4.
So
3,
tonight,
2, 1.
I'm hoping.
Gonna close it out.
We're hoping we're going to try to run Break the Bank.
5 out of 9 figured out that this was saves
or
the
no,
day
I'm sorry, the bank job. I think the title says Break the Bank. I'm interested in getting the bank job tonight.
Do appreciate the team that put Ginny
So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. And whether or not we can get 4 people to participate on Discord.
Rum plus milk over ice.
I still got to figure out why so many people are against Discord now.
Wait, you don't get your Starbucks drinks with booze?
That's what I got to figure out. Why everybody's against Discord.
Okay. All right, moving on to number 6.
But for those of you that are wondering, we're watching Ginny guest hosting.
Key that should not be confused for a European location.
I didn't say I kept the... Red, do you know what necromancy is for? They say you can take a finger here, a bone there.
Oh, right. That's not a southern thing.
Ow!
Get booze everywhere.
Kitty Cat, I think, is hungry because she's going after my leg.
I do not miss the South.
Red, we gotta get you participating on the Discord stuff. We really do. As like take like a lot of the goodies we send you, and I'm just gonna trade them in for like a.
Got about 30 seconds left.
No, that is Ginny. She does her own show.
It's playing well so far.
I can't remember when she does her show.
Miracle, I can buy beer on a Sunday. I grew up in a state where bars.
Let me find out. That is not Quincy.
Ugh. I think there are parts of Tennessee where you cannot buy
I'm trying to remember if Ginny
Just
does live
something.
only, and then she volunteers on occasion.
Oh, can't take that one. Red Rum, Hornets, and Ghost
And
spitting
you guys
meow.
can hear the
3 more
cat, right?
seconds. Three,
She's wanting to claw my
two,
chair up.
one,
Why does she want to do that? I
and you
don't
did.
know.
And Jason, you don't have to do that, and I didn't even realize that. So,
Um,
um,
yeah,
unfortunately,
I
it
think
is not
she is.
Charlemagne the Eiffel Tower or Isle of the Man, but it was Portugal the
I'm
Man.
trying to remember. Um,
Um,
I swear he picks
yeah.
music bands I've never heard of.
Don't they use like full mini bottles for drinks though?
I have never
In
heard
the South,
of
I
the
mean,
last two bands
I
on
don't know.
his
I like
quiz.
the mini bottles because it makes me feel like a giant, and I
Either
like
my
really
pop
like I have
culture is
normal
like
size
really
hands.
really bad.
In South Carolina, I'll let Moody answer that one. So now
Hey,
I'm going to move on to question 7. Alternative rock, my body, relatively new and relatively large.
come here, kitty. Say hello, kitty. Say hello. Look, you're on TV. See, right there. Look, right up there. Say hi, kitty cat. Say hi. She's like, just feed me, damn it. I know that's what she's doing. She's like, just feed me. Leave me alone. I can't get her to take notice of herself. There she goes. She just saw herself. And the ears perked up. All right, you can go play now. Um, so the question is, before we
About
get
10
things started
seconds left.
tonight,
Still waiting on a couple teams.
is there anything you guys want to play this evening? That's always my first question.
All
Um,
right, everyone is in.
love cats, but you're allergic. Well, I keep her off of all the goodies, so she should not
Okay,
be
so my favorite wrong
getting
answers
on
are
any
me,
of
me,
your
me,
goodies,
and
Red.
less old the bigger, which
Now
was
she will get
really
into
close.
my stuff
Um,
with no problem.
but this was Young the Giant, relatively new and relatively large.
But I did sort of fix the treasure hunt.
Okay, and we are going to move on
Are
to
you getting the
question
shot
8.
if you want to
Hip hop,
answer?
no problem. Sounds a bit like the
I'm going to say
probability of
no,
finding a prize code when opening a candy bar.
simply because and this is just suspicion from what my doctor
Oh,
said
Jason.
back in February when I was in the hospital. Not this February, but last February. They think I had actually caught it, but didn't know it because we weren't testing. Nobody was testing for it. So they think I actually had it, even though I felt fine, was moving around fine, all that good stuff. Um, so I am hoping I'm naturally antibodied.
You read a clue for this while drunk? Made it
It's
the
one of those things where
socials
if you
again.
caught it and you
I
got
might be
through
able
it,
to.
you honestly don't need it, in my opinion. You've
Clarinet
got the antibodies.
because unfortunately I can't take it.
Um, Now, if I'm to get like really, really
About 10 seconds. We are
blah,
still waiting on
and I don't just
announcements.
mean headache or stomach ache or something like that, and I go in and they say you need it, then I will get it. But
Dr.
yeah,
Seuss,
I
ready?
still
I'll
think
give
I
you
was
30
one of the first
seconds.
people in the States to
3,
get it somehow.
2,
I don't know how,
1.
because the only places I went were from
Did not make it
home
in time.
to the
7 out
office,
of 9 of you
back to
got that this
home,
was
maybe to the bowling
Chance the
alley,
Rapper. Although I did like 1 in 100
um,
grand. That was good.
and the toy show. Oh, by the way,
But yeah, this is Chance the Rapper.
they canceled my toy show.
Probability of finding a prize code while
I
opening a
found
candy
out
bar. Do you chance the
yesterday.
Rapper?
I go to
All
check
right.
just in
And
case, right?
here we go on to question 9, the
and they shut it down
Glam rock.
because
All dark
apparently
dudes.
we're only allowed to
I'll be
have 50
honest,
people
this
in
game
any
is
single
nonsense on
gathering
both ends.
in St. Louis because we got to. Never mind. I'm not even going to go there as much as I want to, just because I don't want to get in trouble with the internet gods. But yeah, I think I had it, and so I don't think I actually need it. And I don't think anybody that's actually caught it or a version of it needs it. I know I was so excited, Red. It's like I'm like I was in the mood to go into the office today. I'm like, all right, I'll go into the office today, um, do some work, come home, get to bed early, get to the show tomorrow morning, and just on a wing,
Because I like my Pokemon cards. It
I
doesn't
checked
say
our
release
website.
this yet
And we're
today.
sorry, it's
So maybe when it
canceled till
comes
May.
to see what it would be.
It's
I
it's
have
getting
lots
it's
of
getting
awesome
to the
Pokemon
point
cards, and
where
I've been collecting them
the
for a
guy that
while.
runs the show
So,
is having to send out video apologies
there's
saying, "I
Pokey
know we haven't had a
with
show in
Gumby, I would
8
assume.
months. There's just nothing I can do about it."
Yes, so
So he finally,
I'm
and
still
I used the
waiting
word
on
finally,
Butter Beer stuff and Ghost
finally
Vegeta,
got
and I'll
smart.
give you
I'm
5
gonna
more
I'm gonna
seconds.
turn this down.
5, 4, 3.
I'm gonna mute Jenny as much as I don't want to. He finally got smart and said, "Hey guys, we can't do another show this month. I apologize. Um, I'm an EMS because the guy that runs it is an EMS, and he understands why he can't run it." And so somebody finally asked him. He said to him, "All right, well, since we can't go to the show, how about giving us the vendors' addresses, every one of them, so we can go to them?" And he finally realized, you know, I've never done that. I've never said this guy has been with me for 6 years. This guy's been with me for 10 years. This guy's been with me for 12 years, and he's like, the worst thing was though. So he goes onto his Facebook, which is where he put the video, and um, and he says, here are my last 4 comments. Here are the people I mentioned in the video, and he lists 4 of them. Doesn't say where they're at. He just says, here's this company, this company, this company, this company. So you had to highlight the statement, copy it into Google so you could find it. Pray you got the right one. And then you could go there. And it was like, dude, do you not understand what they're asking for? They are asking you, okay? We want to go to these shows. We get great deals at these shows. We're not going to get the great deals at the stores. We already know that, but we'll find some cool stuff. He says, everybody goes, where's the list of your vendors and their addresses? Oh, I can't give that out. It's almost as if he doesn't want the companies to succeed unless they're at his show. And I know that sounds weird to say, and I don't think that's what he meant to say, but that's how it's coming across in this entire video and his entire comments. And like I said, the show has always bragged there's 200 plus vendors from all over the Midwest that come over. He names 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you think the other 196 vendors felt? Yep, I don't think they were too happy with him. It's like, why can't we get a mention? Why can't we get a mention? Why can't we get a mention? It was, and the problem was, he had to do the video because there were people that were getting into mask, no mask, vaccine, no vaccine, um, social distancing. Social distancing is killing our economy argument. So he had to literally do this video. Otherwise, I think things would have blown up worse. I really do. And again, I'm one. Kitty, did you find my other box? See, I've got the big vault box that you just saw, Red, and I got another little one that I haven't figured out what to do with. She's now playing in the little box. If I could move the camera, I would show you. But the camera is over there, and I don't have the other one plugged in yet, which I need to get done. Oh crap! It is 5:35. I lost track of time just talking about the shows and everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this started. I am so sorry.
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. You guys will have to bear my looks at the moment because I didn't really dress up for today like I was going to. Because, like I said, if you were here when we were doing a little pre-discussion, all my plans for tomorrow kind of went downhill, and I just kind of gave up a little on doing anything spectacular. So it's going to be interesting to see if you guys can see the black and just not the floating head tonight. Um, the good news is, and there is good news, I've gotten Break the Bank fixed. I have fixed $1 million money drop, so it is no longer a pain in my butt. I did not get around to fixing Clue today. That was on my to-do list, and I just ran out of time tonight. It may be an infinite problem. uh, how you doing tonight, Calvin? Hope you were doing well from in Dundee. Uh, I don't think I have one of those lying around, Red, as much as I wish I did. It would be nice to have, I will admit that. Uh, so we got to talking, and like I said, I got sidetracked. As you guys know, I was supposed to go to my toy show tomorrow, and it got canceled. Now, I am still going to try to hit a flea market tomorrow, but I don't expect to come back with anything as good. Maybe they'll prove me wrong. I'm just worried about the weather, mostly for tonight and tomorrow. So my expectations went from here down to here. Uh, yeah, Calvin, it was one of those things like it was one of those things where it was like months and months ago where I did get put in the hospital, and but yeah, I've been fine since. Been fine ever since. Hello from Susan Blair. I'm afraid to ask who Susan. Let's see. Susan Blair. Susan. I can't put that together as a word, Aaron. Um, Sus Blair? No, that doesn't work. Uh, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna probably go pretty much basics in terms of gameplay. We're probably gonna do something simple like Jeopardy. If we can get enough people in to participate on Discord, we will be doing. We will be doing Break the Bank. Or no, I keep saying the wrong one. We'll be trying to do the bank job tonight if we can get enough people on Discord. The good news is she may have a job now. It only took her a month and a half to find something, but I think she agreed to terms with this company. She had three possibles, and one of them just kind of gave her the runaround a little bit, which was the one she really wanted to work with. But they said they would probably have to do another set of interviews, and it was like, bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, unfortunately. I don't know much about it. From what she told me, it's more of a programming gig, along those lines. So hopefully, my life will be back into the normal. Yeah, I know. It's supposed to say the bank job, and it does say break the bank. Um, just because I don't think I'm ever going to get 11 active participants. Oh, it does have a question mark by it, though, Red. It does have the question mark by it. Um, because I wasn't sure if I was going to get to that one tonight. After COVID goes away, come to see. I've already got one. I got my wife. I'm happy with my wife. Um, I'm up for the drinking though. I'm always up for the drinking, Calvin, as you can tell. Tonight it's Dr. Pepper and the last of my British rum, and then it will be going to Dr. Pepper and my cognac. So those are the drinks that are on tap for the evening. So yeah, so like I said, my expect yep. My expectations, like I said, for tomorrow were way up here. I had not seen anything that said the show had been canceled. So it's like normally when you get to about the last 10 to 7 days, if they don't say anything, that's a good sign. Well, unfortunately, they said something about 10 days prior. So I am going to be winging it tomorrow in terms of prize shopping. That's my second time to play Bidden More, Brian. I first time first time I made it almost through round one, but I got booted out because I wasn't one of the last 11. Uh, hey, Susan, if you're paying attention, Calvin would like to, to like have a date with you. Um, you got the round three. I went on a cold streak, man. I went on a cold streak. If I had gambled early, that first question I knew, and I should have gone for like all the points. I should have gone for the full three. The first three questions I knew in a heartbeat, and I'd gotten up to like 13, and I was like, "All right, I'm in good shape." And then I hit that cold streak of four rotten questions. I knew the Axl Rose question. I don't know why I put Pepsi. I knew the masonry question, and I get why Flush said no. We gotta go with stone, not with brick. Um, and I can't remember the other two. One of them I knew, one of them I didn't. And I think it was the one I didn't know was my big bid because it was like I was at that point. It's like if I don't go big, I'm out regardless. So it backfired on me. But I beat Matt, so I'm happy with that one. Did I get uranium? I was playing in the lobby at that point. No, I think I had put potassium for some reason because I just had the K in my head and I couldn't think of the U. So I had put potassium. The one thing and this is to not knock Royal Flush. I love Royal Flush's games. Once in a while, just to screw with people, he takes these large ass questions, doesn't shorten them, and says, work out the answer in 10 seconds. And when you're playing on Twitch, 10 seconds is not enough. 10 seconds is not enough for that wordy of a question. Because to read it is going to take at least 2 seconds. To hear it is going to use all 10 seconds. You're not going to get an answer in. And honestly, that you the element question was one of those that I would have rewritten shorter. Um, Now, as you guys know, I write some really bad long questions, but I don't put you on a 10-second timer. If it's a long question, we're going to take the time to get the entire question right so you understand it. I love what Ben does. I will sit there, I would watch Ben 24/7 if I could. But some of his questions that he takes are just, they are written really, in my opinion, very badly. Yeah, and that's not the Brit con versus like the Brit centric versus U.S. centric versus European. That I get. That happens. That happens here. That happens everywhere. You live with that. You live with that. That's just part of the game. But questions for a quiz show that are based on speed, unless that's the niche for the question, should never be. What the hell did I read? Should never be that. And I think the element question was bad because the first time I read it, and I was lucky I'd written the element out. Um, I thought it wanted the element, so I put the element in, and that was my answer. I went back and reread it, and it's like, wait a minute, does he just want the letter of the element? Because honestly, it didn't say. So if you had just put U, would that have counted? Nope. But I think you would have been penalized too late on that one. And like I said, that's not knocking what they do. I love what they do. The problem is a lot of question writers go out of their way to write trick questions when you shouldn't be writing trick questions. Now, if you watch LK, you'll get a trick question, but you got like 45 seconds to a minute to like read it and decipher it, which is perfectly fine. You go watch Trivia Workshop, you'll get an occasional one like that. You go watch Third Degree, you'll get one like that. But you've got 45 seconds to work your way through it. You get a question like, I need the last letter of the number of words that are in this sentence. And then there was something else. No, it wasn't a heart attack, Lewis. It was not a heart attack. Hey guys, how y'all doing? LK and Company. Jenny, you did an absolute. If you're watching, you did an absolutely fantastic job. I felt bad leaving you early, but I just had to make sure everything was working on my end. Like I said, to me, I would give anything to have the ability. I mean, I hope people find my games fun. I would give anything to have the ability to put together the content level that those guys do. But I would rather have the question setups of most of the trivia guys I follow. You put those two together, it's almost perfect. What was it? No, it was not a heart attack. It was possibly COVID. It was possibly COVID, but the doctors weren't sure because it was before COVID hit. So they basically put me in the hospital for that. So they say it was possible. It was like lack of oxygenation in my blood and possibly COVID-19. But I was, yeah, oh, that's what it was. It was possibly COVID. It was pneumonia and influenza A at the same time. It was one of those where you don't get them at the same time, and if you do, it's not good for you. But it was not. It was not a heart attack. No. One of these days, I'm gonna learn to give up on energy drinks, though, and I'm not. Yeah, it is. It is. Like I said, I'm still. Everybody's still of the opinion I may have had the early variety of it, but they won't say for sure, and they won't go back and look at the test again. They'd say come in for a new test, and I'm like, nah, not interested. All right, guys. So with that, yeah, like I said, Jenny, if you are watching, you did an absolutely fantastic, kick-ass job covering for LK tonight. And you're cuter too, just so you know. All right, guys. So with that, as I was saying to Red, because Red and I were the only ones in here really talking earlier, we have the vault screen set up. There is a prize in that box, or in that box right there. See that box? There's a prize in that box for the vault. So whoever gets it gets to have a grand reveal when it is opened up. And again, thank Red for the moniker here. That was something that he had sent to me a long time ago, and I've been trying to get it on the prize camera, and I just never was able to make it work until now. So again, folks, like I said, there's your vault prize. Not telling you what it is because I already know. It's up to you guys to earn it and find out. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how about you guys? Are you guys ready to get things started tonight? Do not pay attention to the topic because that is not the topic of the evening. That just happened to be up there. That just happened to be up there, and it was something I was testing. I've got one small bug somewhere that showed its ugly head today, or no, yesterday when I was testing something, and I can't resave the slideshow. So it's basically this slideshow is stuck in its current format until I make a brand new one. All right. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's get things started. Let me get myself on camera. I hope I can get myself on camera. Oh, it pulled an ugly one. Oh crap, I can't use this one yet because that one I still have to edit. Crap. All right, there we go. I know, Red wishes it was the real one. I thought I'd fix that list. I'll fix that list while we're doing this. Somehow I ended up getting a list and it pulled a whole bunch of images, and I don't know how it pulled a whole bunch of images and stuck them in a text file. Don't know how it did it. It just did it. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to worry about that in a minute or two. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for the long list. It does. At times it has. At times it scares me. So with that, we are looking for any word or phrase that starts with the word long. Do not put the word long at the end of the phrase. Do not put it in the middle of the phrase. Everything starts with the word long. And I'm going to say one. I'm going to say there are two really tough ones. I don't think there are any easy ones, but I think there are two really tough ones on the list. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, your list starts now. In addition, do not forget, right down here below me, we have the 4-letter word. All you have to do is type in that 4-letter word in chat. Long and short of it, not there. If you type that correct 4-letter word in the chat, you will get a shot at the vault. Long walk off a short pier. I knew that was going to be somebody's first early guess. It is not there tonight. Let's see. Longhorn, Long Island, Longhouse, a long-haired cat. I like a long goodbye. Moody, that one is a great one. Longboard, long shot, not there. Long dog silver, didn't make it. Saruta, I'm going to give you that one. Just because it does fit. And it is known as the Long Branch Saloon. I will accept Long Branch as a reasonable add-on to that one. Long Stocking, Long John Silver, Long Jump. All good ones. Not there. Like I said, I see a couple of really good tough ones, though. And I did not even put Long Branch as one of my tough ones. A Long Rifle. No, not there. Long time no see. Well, you guys will see me hopefully tomorrow as well. Like I said, my schedule did get changed up a little. I still am going to go out and I still am going to go prize shopping. But I am hoping that normally when I do the toy show, I don't even get back till 3 o'clock. Long in the tooth, not there. Long jump, not on the list. Because one spot I'm going to go to tomorrow usually wraps up about 11 or 12 if it is there. Nicely done, Moody. And you even put the Johns in the right pluralization. Long story short, long winter, long-winded is there for Moody at number 8. And you have to be long-winded when you do these trivia shows. If you're not, you're doing something wrong. If you're not, you're just sitting there. And of course, I do this a lot too. I just sit there, wait for answers. Long skirt, long. Wow. All right, wait a minute, Moody. Is there a cheat list somewhere? I just want to know, because I'm going to be honest. I had that as one of my harder ones. I did have long distance as one of my harder ones. Just because I didn't think anybody was going to think of it. So again, guys, tonight we're going to probably stick to the basics of Jeopardy. I think, and we're going to try to do the bank job. So for those of you, or actually, I may try one of our goofy games tonight. I may long division, good guess. Long range, long drive. There you go, Brian. Now you're on the right track. Um, so what's your longest drive then, Brian? That's my question. Long stop, long putt. Long live the king. Long live the king. Oh wait, my crown's over there somewhere. The one he took the floor. I walked into that one. I gotta admit, I walked into that one. Hey, Russ, what's good, my friend? How are you doing? Speaking of which, I need to talk to Kaylor because I may need to ask him to let me steal some of those points back. Because I looked at it and I'm like, 900,000 is a freaking lot of points. So Kay, we may cut that down by about a tenth or a hundredth because that's going to give you a really unfair advantage over a lot of people in terms of a few of the wheels and stuff. Long in the saddle, long faced, long hair. I know it's got to get cut. It's got to get cut. I know it does. Um, you know the worst part is? Here's the worst part. At one point, all right, and this is just because I happened to catch one of Nerdy's episodes. Longfellow, good one. Long overdue, not there. Long suffering, long legs. Um, and I think I have officially gotten jealous of Nerdy. And not because of shows or anything else. We both had one of our last, because of the COVID thing, we had one of our last haircuts like right at the same time. Nerdy gets on the stream, and he's got this nice lock of hair that comes down to about his shoulders. Right? Mine just turns into this puff that like goes back and starts curling up and stuff like that. And it's like at one point I was gonna joke that Nerdy and I were not counting the beer. We were twins and we looked we had the same hairstyle as AJ Styles. Because I swear we did. And his just keeps going down and down and down. And mine just seems to stop. And just curls. Go for the bob route. No, I will never, 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 never do an afro, Russ. That's what wigs are for. Let's see. Let me make sure I haven't missed any. Long suffering, long legs, long match, long lasting, long leg, long shaft, long last, long pants. Nope. Okay, I am caught up. It was, how the hell does his hair do that, and mine just, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Duck, duck, goose, huh? Um, all right, so we did long distance, long brand. I'm making sure I haven't missed any. Okay, I think we're good. Long hair, don't care. I don't like long hair, but I will admit that at a certain length on me, it looks all right. And why is my timer not going? 20. Let's do that. There we go. I thought I hit my timer button. I guess I did not hit my timer button. Um, yeah, like I said, mine looks good. Mine does not look good really short, but it doesn't look good long. There's that perfect. There's that perfect spot for it. Long lived, long slow cooking. I don't think longitude would work. I'm trying to think. I2, nope. Long slow drag. That was a few days in the office actually. Let me see. Let me see. You gave it blue. Oh, why did it not give you that one? Let me look at. Let me look. Let me look. I can find out real quick. I don't know. Why did I one not give you that one? Siamese. You have to bear with me. It's like there are 3,700 and something questions in the use question file. Long reign of terror, long haul, long run. Is long run there? Ooh, long run is not there. Long road. Long lost cousins. All right, why are you not searching? Oh, I see why. Cause I see why it didn't give you the points. How many points did it say? Oh, you get. You should have got. You lost one, and it should have given you. Should have given you one. So we'll give you two back, Moody. And just because I'm in a good mood, I will even give you some bonus points back. Just for the fun of it. Yeah, the bot is very finicky. The bot does not take alternate spellings. So if I've got an extra character in there, that's part of the problem, which is what it was. I had a question mark on the end of it. Long in the tooth. Long loss, long jump, long ball, long shot. All good ones, but not the ones we're looking for. Kegs. Um, I am. How'd you do? I'm gonna take that 900,000 I gave you. I'm gonna cut it down some, just so you know. I thought about it last night, so I fixed the program up a little today. So instead of the 900,000, it'll be 900 even. I think. I just haven't fixed it yet. So spend the points while you got them, just so you know. Because it's supposed to actually have a price chart or a price chart where if you get so many, you can spend them on certain things. And I forgot. I forgot that doesn't have it yet. Long time no see. It's not been that long, Mark. We saw each other yesterday or Thursday. uh, oh, 8 pin. Eh, I'm not much of an 8 pin or a 9 pin guy. I'm not. Although I will say I won. What did I win? Let's see. I lost 5 in that game. I won 10 in that game, and I won 20 in that game. I think I won $25 yesterday. bowling. So I'm going to take that as a good day. Yeah, because it's basically after we get done with league, then we play like some small money games, like $5 per game. I've never been a 8 pin or a 9 pin fan, just because I get too many 8 pins and 9 pins. So it's sort of like, yeah, where's the fun in that? But yeah, I won one game last night by 6 pins, and the other one by 3 pins to win 2 out of 3. Long ago and far, far away. Long kick, long field goal try, all good guesses, but not what we're looking for. 8 pin tap tourney shot 740. So how many games? 3 or 4. That's always the key. Oh, so you kick my ass in. I can't seem to break 600 anymore. It's like I will have that great game every week where I'm in the 200s, the 220s. But then I have that crappy game where I'm like down in the 130s and 150s. And it's just like I don't know why. And they're never the same game. So it's not like it's not like I adjust and get the good games. It was like one game it was my first game was like a 190 something, and then the Leighton just left me. Second, and another game is the third game is like a 190 or 200. So I find an adjustment late. Um, but yeah, so it was like, ugh. It's like I just want like 3 good games in a row. I would like to break 600 again, but I just can't. I just can't. I cannot seem to do it for some reason. Well, let's see. Yesterday would have been 340. What did I have yesterday? 180, 150, and a 203. So I'm still only like in the 550s again. Long Tall Sally, Long Drive Contest, Long John Silver. All good ones, but not the ones we're looking for. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, on tonight's list, we're looking for long blank. We are looking for any word or phrase that starts with the word long. And like I said, there is one I think that I will say. There are two that I say are really hard, and I did not include Long Branch as one of the hard ones. Just so you know that. I will say number 2 and number 10. Oh, see, I only do one night a week. I thought about it, but it's like 3 or 4. Try no spaces on that one, Mark. I think that one is no spaces. Or I might have to like go find the respell. Let's go see. Oh nope, that one's actually it's a bit longer actually. I need to put an alternate spelling on that one. Long haul, not there. Long term relationship, not there tonight. All right, so I'm leaving it up to you guys. Like I said, I plan on doing Jeopardy for one of the games. I think um, I can't remember if LK is on tonight, and I can't remember if Hein's on tonight. I think Hein is, but we're running late, so we're probably going to overlap Hein really bad. And no, it's Saturday. It's not Sunday. Never mind. Duh, I'm thinking tomorrow. Because I think LK is doing live. Yeah, I just realized it was Saturday. Because, like I told you guys earlier, my toy show got canceled. I do have two places I'm going to go tomorrow to go look. One, I wish I knew it existed before I found out about it. We actually have an antiques mall here, and it's based around the city of New York, if you can believe that. The Antiques Mall is called Manhattan Antiques Mall, and they name every section based on the streets of New York. Um, so I am actually going to go there tomorrow at some point. But here's what I realize I don't like about antiques malls. You're open on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. Okay, that makes sense. You're open on the weekends. Fridays, you're open from like 11 a.m. till 6 p.m. Who's off on a Friday between 11 and 6? Nobody. All right, Saturdays are good. That's 11 to 6. A lot of stores are running 11 to 6. Sundays, we're only open from 11 to 3. You're open for a grand total of 5 hours? How am I going to have time to go fun shopping in 5 hours? If you guys have ever seen me fun shopping, I can spend hours on hours in a flea market. And I will lose track of time. So if I go to spot A and then I got to come back to B, which is what I'm planning on doing tomorrow, I'm going to have maybe 3 hours at most. It's gonna be tight. It's like at least stay open shop hours on the weekend. I don't get why you go from 11 o'clock to 3 and that's it. 11 to 5, 11 to 6, that makes sense. 11 to 3 is like, why bother? And this is just my thoughts yesterday. Because, like I said, I was going to go. I was going to go out today. But I said, no, I'm just going to sit at home and cry in my misery that I don't get to do my toy shopping. And then I decided at the office, I'm like, no, screw that. I said I'm going. I'm going. So I'm going to go to my flea market, which is usually actually pretty good if the weather holds out. And then I'm going to come back and check this antique mall. And like I said, somehow I have never known this place existed. So this was my original point that I was talking about early on in the show. All right, so the toy show got canceled again. So we don't get the next toy show till May, which is fine. I can accept this. Do something for your vendors. You've got 200 vendors that once every 6 weeks, you put a show together for them. You haven't been able to run a show since for 6 months. I think October is our last one we actually did, or we actually had. You're not helping your vendors by not like giving out their addresses, giving out their store things, saying, go see these guys, go see these guys. So, like I said, this past week, he finally puts up the video that says, sorry guys, we got to shut it down again. St. Louis County says 50 people max. There's nothing you can do about it. We can't fight it. and we're not moving it to another county that's going to let us do this. And I appreciate the fact that he's loyal to this the union shop that has this. I can appreciate that. How about being loyal to your vendors? How about putting up a video once a week that says, "Come see so and so. They've supported our show for years," and then do a quick spot video of the shop, and go see us at da 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 da. And like I said, he literally on the video after people complain, it's like, all right, well, how do we go see these people? He named only 4 of his vendors, and like I said, this was the part that got to me, and I do not. So, Chris, if you're watching, I do not understand this. You only named 4 vendors and 4 addresses. Okay, that's it. 4 out of what you brag is 200 plus vendors every 6 weeks. How is that? How is that helping the other 196? Honestly, how? It's not. Oh, I can't do a show. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I'm not going to plug anybody. This show basically gets 200 vendors. This place is usually packed. It's artists, it's signings, it's toy items, it's collectibles, so on and so forth. How do you not do one one plug a week for a vendor that has supported your show? Just one. You can put up the video that says, "Guys, behave. Things are getting testy. I know you guys want the show. I want the show. I can't do a show by the rules." All right. Like I said, everybody would understand this. We may not like it because we don't agree with this rule, but do something other than saying, "Sorry, guys, no show till May. Bye. And behave yourselves." That and that's where you stop. Like I said, and one of these places I would not even known about if he hadn't just at least mentioned the name of it in a chat comment. And I decided I'm going to go look it up and see what it is. And like I said, this is the one I found that I'm going to go see tomorrow. If he hadn't said that, I still wouldn't know about the place. I honestly would. And you guys know me. I go looking for auctions. I go looking for flea markets. I go looking for antique malls to find stuff for you guys that you guys might like, or at least I hope you like. Sometimes I blow it, and I will admit that. But it is a case of spread the wealth. Use your opportunity. Everybody's looking at you to say, "We're not moving. We're not going to go to another county so we can open up." But I can promote the guys that do that. Why do you think I love promoting LK? Why do you think I love promoting Orange Cat? Why do you think I love promoting Nerdy Effect? Um, why do you think I loved at one point promoting Zero Graph Theater? Because we're all in this together. We have to adapt. We have to send people. I have to send people their way. Hopefully, they will send people my way. That's what we would like. It doesn't always happen, but we try. We try. Because it's not a crowded field out there. Now, you could argue it is crowded for, like I said, there are certain ones I won't promote because I don't like how they do things, but that's just me. But anybody that cares enough about their business model should be promoting the participants in their business model. All right. Wow, this was apparently a tough list. This was amazingly tough because we only got 4 out of 10. So, with that, the odds are going to be tough. There's any one player games up there, vault shots, or small prizes. I'm not saying it won't happen, but it is down between Moody and Saruta on this one. And we are going to start with Saruta, who got the Long Branch and the Vault Shot. Now, Saruta, I did see where he said that I did see where Saruta said he was giving this to Brian if Brian wanted it. So, Brian, we're gonna make this fair. We can give you the Vault Shot. Or we can just hold this and wait for Saruta, and I'll put it on the list and say we owe Saruta a Vault Shot. But it is your choice. I don't think she's still here. She did say she had to go. That's why I said I'm leaving this one up to you. All right, so next time we see Saruta, folks, there's the Vault Shot written down. We owe her a Vault Shot. And that means Moody, the rest of it's yours. Question is, what is it? It includes 45 whammies. It includes another 15 whammies. That's 60 whammies. And it includes a one-player game. All right, so Moody, we have to give you. I knew Cakes was going to do it. I just had a feeling. All right, so we're going to give Moody 60 whammies. We are going to head over to the Vault Shot because Kegler is going to make things difficult on Saruta if he gets this right. Because she will be starting brand spanking new fresh. So Kegs says we're just going to work our way up. 9, 4, 3, 2. And his next guess will be 9433, 94344. The trick is it going to work? Kegler went with 9432. It did not work. It was worth a try. It's always worth a try, Kegs. All right, so with that, we owe Moody a one-player game, a one-player game, a one-player game. All right, Moody, so are you ready, my friend, to find out what your one-player game will be? Oh, see? Playing it smart. I don't blame you in the slightest, Kegs. What game board am I on? I'm on the one-player board, right? get my wheel spinner working. Hopefully. Once in a while, I got to do it twice, Cakes, because sometimes it's like, it's weird. It's there, but it's not there. All right, come on, wheel spin. You worked earlier. There we go. No prize for you on that one, Kegler. Nope, whammies do not incur interest. They are very, very cheap bastards. All right, so let's get this set. Properties. All right, so with that, Moody, your one player game. Do they have a cash redemption value? Only supposedly in Antarctican pesos. That's what I heard, but I don't know. So that will drop to 15,542 kegs when I get because I did the math already. So it should drop to 15,542. Uh-oh. It's the code. All right. So with that, we are going to go get the code open for you, Moody. Yeah, it's something about an exchange rate drop or governmental taxes or something. I can't remember what it was. This is the one. This is the one I got to remember to. Oh, wait a minute. I got to do one more thing before I forget. I got to keep my Visual Basic open just in case there's a problem with it. All right, let's make sure I don't have an issue with questions. When is there? It's not the Visual Basic that's a problem. It's me forgetting to make things perfect, like forgetting to take out old questions. No, they're more like dong cakes, Vietnamese dongs. Uh, yeah, like I said, Visual Basic to me works brilliantly. I would love to be able to convert a couple of things to C plus or C plus programming, but I'm in no rush to do that anymore. I was at one point, and me getting the list caught up was pain enough that I just basically am like, F it. I don't care anymore. I will do everything in PowerPoint Visual Basic for a while. All right. So, Moody, the code is very simple. All you're going to have to do is figure out a 3-digit, non-repeating code number. But to earn a digit, you're going to have to identify a correct question answer combination. All right? I am going to do this. And I am going to check and see. All right, so here is part 1 of the game. We've given you 3 answers: Deputy Dog, Centaur, and Columbia. This is the one I should have sat down and fixed my control panel for. I'm going to show you 3 questions. Only one of those 3 questions has the correct question answer combination. If you can pick the correct one, you're going to get to choose a number you think's in the code. All right? So, question number 1. Which cartoon character's catchphrase is Dagnabbit? The name of the rocket that put Star Trek Gene Roddenberry's ashes into space was called the what? And question number 3, what was the first record label that Michael Jackson recorded on? So again, only one of those 3 questions is correct. If you can pick the correct combination, you get to take a guess at one of the numbers in the pin pad. Which of those 3 questions do you think is right? And if you want to get on Discord to view it, I can put it on Discord so it may be a little faster for you. Give me a second. All right. So you think the cartoon character Deputy Dog used the catchphrase Dag Nabbit? Well, I will tell you, I already know for sure, without even looking at my question file, I can already tell you it was not Columbia. Michael Jackson's first one ever was Motown. This is the one I am never sure of. This question has come up a bunch of times, and we have seen both answers from the computer. The name of the rocket that puts Gene Roddenberry's ashes into space was the Pegasus, which means it was Deputy Dog. All right, so with that, we're going to reset the board, and you get to pick the first number, Moody, that you think is in our 3-digit combination. So what number would you like to try? We're going to try a 7. Are we right? Oh, a 7 is not there. Hey, Deuce. But that's all right, because here's the good news. Round 1 is the easiest because you get to see all 3 questions. So with that, you eliminate numbers. That's a good thing. So here are your next 3 question answers: 2000, New York, and Eraser. Oh, Murphy says wheel spin. All right, so your three questions while we're waiting for the wheel spin for Murphy. The Millennium Bug was a glitch expected to cause computers to crash at the end of which year? Bear with, guys, because that just slowed down my computer. That really slowed down my computer, Murphy. I was not expecting that to happen. Question number 2. In which U.S. city did the Radio City Rockettes get their start? And question number 3. What was the name of Mikhail Gorbachev's wife? Now, I know you guys are a little younger. Mikhail Gorbachev was a very important Soviet / Russian. But only one of these three questions are right, Moody. Is it the Millennium Bug? Was a glitch expected to cause computer crashes at the end of the year 2000? In which U.S. city did the Radio City Rockettes get their start? Was it New York? Or was Reza the name of Mikhail Gorbachev's wife? Again, only one of those three are correct. You're still a youngster to me, my friend. Talk to me when you get to the almost 50 area. Oh, Murphy, I owe you a one-player game, my dear. So we will get to that shortly. All right. You think it was Reza Gorbachev? Well, I will tell you, the trick to question number 1 was that the Millennium Bug was expected to cause crashes at the end of 1999, when everything went from 99 to 00. We are hoping the Radio City Rockettes did not start in New York City. I'm going to tell you, this is one of those fun facts that I love. They are famous for being New York's Rockettes, but they actually started in St. Louis, Missouri. And that means Reza is the correct answer for round number 2. All right, Moody, you are doing very well so far. You get to pick another number. Now, again, if you pick correctly, we will reveal one number and you move to round 2 in gameplay. You pick incorrectly, you're still in good shape because you are still in round 1. So what number would you like to try on our keypad? Number 8. You want to see an 8 or not? Well, the good news is, oh, you have moved on to round 2, Moody. You have moved on to round 2, which means that the rules change. All right. We are going to show you 3 answers. I'm only going to show you the questions for 2 of them as you select. All right? So, question number 1, the answer is North Carolina. Or maybe North Carolina. Question number 2 is John Paul I. And question number 3 is Grover Cleveland. Which 2 of those answers would you like to see the question to? All right, we're going to show you the question to North Carolina. Whoop. That was not what it was supposed to do. So you're gonna have a little bit of an easier time on this one. Because I screwed up and hit the wrong button. I knew what I was supposed to do. I do this once every code episode. Alright, so it's pretty much a 50-50 shot for you, Moody. Theodore Roosevelt served as Vice President of the United States in whose administration? Was it Grover Cleveland? I am so ashamed of myself that I hit that button wrong. All right, so you're going to take John Paul the First. Theodore Roosevelt served as vice president for William McKinley, which means the correct answer was indeed John Paul the First. We don't have to worry about the question. You got that one right. So we are going to reset the board, and you get to pick another number off the keypad, Moody. If you pick a number that's not there, we stay in round two. If you pick a number that's in the combination, you move to round three. Let's go with number 4. It is not number 4. So the good news is you are still in round 2. No, I turned it off for a second, Deuce. I turned it off for a second because I'm ashamed of that I made that blunder. All right. So your 3 questions or your 3 answers. The Boer War, Stetson hats, or a septic tank. Which 2 of these would you like to see the question to, Moody? Would you like to see the question to the Boer War, Stetson hats, or septic tank? All right, the Boer War and the Stetson hats. Question 1. In which war was the Battle of Naseby fought? And the computer said it was the Boer War. Question 2. What was Joseph Justin famed for making for 19th century cowboys? And the computer said it was Stetson hats. We don't know what question 3 is. One of those answers is correct. Which answer is correct for its question? All right, Naseby does not sound South African. Well, let's find out. What was Joseph Justin famous for making? He made boots. Justin Boots is a big name cowboy brand. So the question is, did Naseby fight, was the Battle of Naseby in the Boer War? But you know what I'm going to do? So since we can't say for sure, I'm going to show you question 3 and what it was. You cannot change your answer. Irma Bombeck wrote, "The grass is always greener over the what?" Well, we still got the Boer War to worry about. And the Boer War. Oh, why did my Discord just quit responding? My come back here, computer. My Discord just like took over my computer screen. Hold on, guys. That was weird. Or is weird. I'm going to just drop that out of the way so I can get to the right screen. The Battle of Naseby was in the English Civil War, which means it was indeed the septic tank. Nice call, Moody. So, with that, we're going to reset your board, and you get to choose another number. Which number is in our vault? He's going with the 0. Is the 0 our vault combination number? No, it's not a 0. So you are still in round 2. And here are your next 3 answers. We have 10, Hawaii, and Japan. Which 2 questions would you like, Moody? All right, let's see Hawaii and Japan. The question for Hawaii. The first U.S. president to receive a visiting queen was Andrew Johnson, who received Queen Emma of where? And the Japan question is, where was Mark Twain traveling when he sent a cable saying the reports of his death were exaggerated? So again, we don't know what number, we don't know the question in number 10. The first U.S. president to receive a sitting queen was Andrew Johnson, who received Queen Emma of Hawaii, or Mark Twain was traveling in Japan when he sent a cable saying the reports of his death were exaggerated. Again, only one of those 3 questions is correct. Which question? You're going to take Hawaii as being correct. All right, let's see what was behind the 10 question, or the 10 answer. Cognac must be how many years old before it's labeled as a Napoleon cognac? I will tell you, it is more than 10, I think. I think it is 20. Oh, I was wrong. But the good news is we were wrong at the same time. It was 5. And where was Mark Twain traveling when he was sent a cable saying reports of his death were exaggerated? He was in Europe. He was somewhere in Europe. Nobody is 100% sure where. I think the cable officially left Switzerland to get to the United States, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But it was Queen Emma of Hawaii. All right. So with that, Moody, you get to pick another number on our pad. Which number would you like to try? We will take number 6 it is, sir. And number 6 is in our combination. That means you have officially entered round 3, Moody. And round 3 is the toughest of them all. Round 3, we are going to show you the 3 answers. You will pick one of those 3 answers, and we're going to show you the question. If you think that question is right, you take it. If you think it is wrong, you pass it. But if you pass it, you cannot go back to it. Okay? So with that, round 3 starts now. We have Gemini, Lynx, and Lassos. Which of those 3 questions would you like to see first? Gemini, Lynx, or Lassos? All right, Gemini. Here is the question. What names were given to the spacecraft that were the first to rendezvous together in space? Is it Gemini? If you say no, you can pick another answer. Which names of the spacecraft were the first to rendezvous together in space? So, what do you think of the game so far, Moody? I'm interested to know because you're the first person that's made it past round 1. Define clarification. There were 2 spacecraft that shared a name that were the first to rendezvous together in space. Let me double check. Okay, it should be American, yes. Oh, wait, let me double check. Let me check. Let me check my question. Just to be fair. Let me double check my question to be fair. I don't want to say yes or no unless I'm 100% sure of my answer. Let me look at my answer real quick. Yes, the first American spacecraft. So, yes, to be fair, this is the first American spacecraft. All right, you're going to go with yes. It was Gemini. I forgot about Soyuz. Um, Although officially Soyuz and what was the other one I just looked at? One of them was actually a space station. Yeah, Sayut was a space station, but to be fair, I should have put the word American in there. All right, so with that, which number would you like, Moody? If you get the number right, you win the game. Number 5. We want our combination to be 856. Is it a 5? Oh, it is not a 5. All right. 3 more answers for you, Moody. Stan Laurel, Mississippi mud pie, heart disease. Which one of those 3 would you like to see the question to? But yeah, it was Gemini 1 and or was it? I think it was Gemini 2 and 3 linked up, and the Apollo one's linked up afterwards. All right, we're going to take a Mississippi mud pie question. Often served in the deep south, what sweet custard pie is claimed to have been developed as a promotion by a commercial manufacturer of corn syrup in the 20th century? Often served in the deep south. What sweet custard pie is claimed to have been developed as a promotion by a commercial manufacturer of corn syrup in the 20th century? Is it a Mississippi mud pie? Is the question. And I need my Coke bottles out because my Dr. Pepper bottle is almost empty. All right, you're going to say no. All right, so which one would you like next? Would you like Stan Laurel or heart disease? All right, the Stan Laurel question. The acting name of the comedian known as Louis Francis Castillo. Is that Stan Laurel's real name? The acting name of the comedian known as Louis Francis Castillo. All right, you're going to say no. So that means you have to take the heart disease question. You have no choice. What, along with stroke and cancer, accounts for 64% of U.S. deaths? We are taking heart disease. The good news is it was not a Mississippi mud pie. It was plain and simple pecan pie was considered to be a promotion. So the question is, who is Louis Francis Castillo? I don't know, and I didn't see the question in my file, so I didn't glance at it. If it is Stan Laurel, the game is over for you, Moody. Louis Francis Castillo is Lou Costello from Abbott and Costello, and that means it is indeed heart disease. And with that, you get to choose one of the 4 remaining numbers on the pin pad. So which number would you like, Moody? Number 9 is our combination 896 for the win. That, ladies and gentlemen, the code has been broken. Congratulations, Moody. You are our first ever code winner. So, like I said, the question is, so what do you think of it? Because, like I said, we have played this game 4 times to my recollection, and 4 times somebody has gone out on the first triplet of questions. Is it? I want it to be a little bit nerve wracking, but it doesn't have to be. And I tried to keep it as loyal to the British version as possible. Because there are people that will play to get round 1 to last as long as it can. But at some point you're going to have to face round 3, even if it's just for one question. Even if it's just for one question, you have to face round 3. All right, so with that, we have had our first time code winner, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, I don't think I have everything in this file yet, but bear with me because we're going to try it. We are going to try this. So, are you ready, Moody, to find out what I'm going to pull out of this treasure chest? Now, I will tell you, the treasure chest from here on out can be larges, they can be smalls, they can be anything except for vault level prizes. Those are the only things I am not putting in a treasure chest. So, with that, don't say that one. No, don't move me. There we go. I moved me. I did not mean to move me off the board. Come on, get me over to slide 2. Ignore. Well, it was not supposed to put that up on front. Damn it! I thought I fixed that. It was not supposed to put that in the front. I am very mad at my computer right now. I did this about 45 times and it worked beautifully every time. Moody, I hope you like Barbies. Because you have just won from the Dolls of the World collection, Little Miss Mexico. So congratulations, Moody. That is now yours. And like I said, I've got a few other prizes I still have to put in there. I got that shelf, one shelf, and two shelves left. So Moody, this is now going to be going to you, my friend. And I am going to put her right there for now. And I got to put your name tag on it. I don't know how much of a big Barbie fan you are or a doll fan you are, Moody. That was just the one that came up. All right, so we can close that out. Here's the one catch to this. I have to actually change the file every time I do this game. Because if I don't, somebody's going to win something I already gave out. So bear with. And the prize list. And that is one of the. Uh, I hope so too, my friend. I really hope so too. But yeah, I actually set this up so it's basically anything that's a prize that is not a vault level prize can be in there, but that does include a lot of the smalls. That's including the Pez dispensers, the key rings, the Hot Wheels cars. Um, that's what it just pulled from, Russ. That's what it just pulled from. I just don't have it where it erases the line. So I actually have to pull it out of the prize list. See, wait a minute. Let me show you. Let me see if I've got a spare window somewhere. Let me see if I can pull it from this one. Probably not, but that is what I have spent the last um, 3 weeks, and I still haven't, like I said, and I still haven't finished it. Is the problem? Weird. It doesn't want to pull up notepad. Oh, there it is. There's my list. And you guys can't actually see the top of it just because of the way it's currently set up. But it goes all the way down right now to 264 items. 264 items. But like I said, it is so starting about right here somewhere about 157 or wait. 150 basically separates most of my larges and my smalls. So I have stuff in here for the comic books are listed as smalls. The Johnny Lightnings are listed as smalls because some people consider them smalls and some people don't. So yeah, that's what that one is. All right, so like I said, the only thing I haven't done to it yet is I haven't set it up to basically go back and erase the line once it's rewarded. But yeah, it's like 265 things. I've still got the diecast car pile list to do. I've got a couple of mystery items that are still lurking about. And I've got one more shelf of stuff that needs to go on in the file. So, like I said, that's what I've spent the last 3 weeks. Literally going through and recataloging everything. Nah, it's not hard to do. It's literally it's like one line to it's about 4 lines of code, I think. It's about 4 lines of code to do it. But yeah, it's not going to be that hard to actually get that hard coded in there. All right, guys. So with that, and what happened to all my PowerPoint present? So all my PowerPoints crashed. Damn it! All my PowerPoints crashed. So with that, guys, how many people are here that are interested in participating in a game? I do too, because I closed it instead of told it. I hard closed it instead of telling it to exit. All right, so we got Brian, we got Mark, Murphy, so that's 3 so far. If you're interested, let me know. I'm waiting for 4-letter word to open up correctly so I can close it back down. Russ is like eating. I know that's what he's doing. Well, like I said, I'm gonna base it on I'm gonna base the game on ever how many people I have. All right, so far Mark, Murphy, and Brian. Watching squealy troublemakers as well. All right, Moody, have yourself a good time. Thank you for following. Oh, Murphy, I owe you a one-player game, don't I? We'll get to that one shortly. All right, El Guapo, that's 4. Ooh, I know what could be on the plate. I know what could be on the plate. All right, that's 4. I'm going to give anybody else a chance that says they're interested to speak up before I make my final decision. Let me see. And that all depends. It also depends on if you guys are on Discord or not, too. If you're not on Discord, I'm going to hold off on that one. Let me. All right. So, to be fair to everybody, you guys know what link I'm about to give you, too, don't you? You guys know what link I'm about to give you. Bum. We go quiz bowl mode. Yep, Brian. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is time, providing I have questions for it. And we're going to find out in a minute together. For Panel Quiz Attack 25. All right, so for those of you that are the 4 of you that are interested, go to Game Night Buzzer. I think it is, yeah, make sure it is not secure. So it is http://GameNightBuzzer.com. Room code is capital SPMWV. All right, I got Mark, I got Murphy, I got Brian. Guapo? And Brian would like me to turn it on in Discord. I absolutely can. Let me know if you can see it, Brian.
Mhm. Yep.
All right, all clear. Sweet. All right, so we are going to put Mark, you are going to get white. Brian will be blue. Murphy, you get green. And Guapo, you'll get the suspicious red. All right, so as long as your character is on the screen, you can answer the question. If your character is not on the screen, remember you cannot answer the question that is up for grabs. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, for square number 13. In which U.S. state would you find the University of Princeton? Oh, and let me make sure I had the buzzers active. I got to open buzzers. My bad. Brian is in first.
Jersey.
Is Jersey one of our choices? It is. Is it right? It is New Jersey. So with that, Brian, Mr. Blue, gets square number 13. All right, I'm going to, buzzers are reset. Are you guys ready?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Which U.S. president was once the mystery guest Brian jumping in.
Nixon.
Is Nixon one of our choices? Nixon is on the board.
Brian, you want to give us a chance? You want to give us a chance, dude?
The problem is, Brian just wallied himself. Buzzers are open. Guapo. Was it Ronald Reagan? No. Mark.
Ford.
Was it Gerald Ford? It was Ford. So let me Wally Brian and Wally Guapo. We go back to the board. And which number would you like, Mark?
8.
Number 8 it is. 8 goes to White. So this question is between Mark and Murphy. Because Brian and Guapo, you guys are locked out for 2 questions. Oh, just go for the buzz as soon as you see the question, Murphy. That's the trick. According to reports, author Williams Burroughs was Murphy.
Yes. Weed. I don't know.
All right, was marijuana one of our choices? No, it was not. So Murphy, you are wallied out at the moment. Mark?
Not going to take it.
Not going to take it. I don't blame you. The correct answer would have been, whoa. Oh, why did you do that? Hold on. Oh. Yeah, let me do that. I have to fix that code. The correct answer would have been heroin. All right. Next question on the board. And I think this one is just for Mark, but we'll know for sure in a second. Oh, Brian and Guapo are back in.
Because they missed the Ronald Reagan question.
Yep.
Or what's my life?
Brian.
I'm going to say, which 20th century president? John Kennedy.
Is John Kennedy on our list? No, he is not on the list. Brian wallies himself out again. Mark or Guapo? Oh, I can't remember to keep resetting the buzzers.
I think I know it, even though I'm not it. I think I.
Guapo. Which 20th? Is it McKinley? No, it is not McKinley. Mark. You are the only one left. You want to take a guess?
Coolidge?
Was it Coolidge? No, it was not Coolidge.
Can I just say what I think? Is
Who do you think it is, Murphy?
Is it Johnson?
Nope, it was actually Gerald Ford.
I thought it was John Kennedy with all the choices. It's John Kennedy with 2 years.
McKinley was the 19th century, I think, which took him out of the running. It would have been McKinley if he had been up there.
That was
Alright.
my first. That was my first. Because I know that he was only in for a little while and then he got assassinated.
Yep.
And
I'm
nobody's there.
61.
All right, Murphy. This question is this one is for you and you alone. If you want to take it, Murphy. What is the specific medical term for a nosebleed?
I want to take it. I just don't know.
All right. You don't have to guess. If you buzz in, you have to guess. But if you don't, we will show you the choices. Is it exanthum, epistaxis, rhinitis, or rhinorrhea?
I thought I knew, but I don't. I think.
Not taking it. I don't blame you.
No, I'm not taking it.
If you don't know, it is epistaxis. Epistaxis. All right. Next question.
Wouldn't have known that.
So Murphy, you are in. I think Mark will be in on this question. Oh, everybody's in. Okay. The meaning of the letter Q in the Canadian wine appellation VQA. No buzzes. By the time I finish the question, I show you the multiple choice. Is it quenchability? Brian.
Quality.
Is it quality? It is quality. So we go back to the board. And Brian, you are in control and you have to capture.
Number 3.
Number 3 it is.
All right, Mark.
All right.
No problem.
Everybody is in for this question. Oh, reset buzzers. In the game of Oregon Trail, Mark.
The banker?
Is banker one of our choices? Banker is a choice. Is the banker the one that starts you with the most cash? It is the banker. Did you know that one, or was that a gamble?
It was a gamble.
See, Brian, when Brian's quick on the buzzer, he changes the game.
It makes sense.
I never played Oregon Trail for a long time though.
14.
I haven't played it since. Oh God, the new.
I last played it in elementary school.
Actually, I know who has a copy of it. Mark actually has the board game version of it.
Or
The
no.
board game version?
Yep. He actually won the. Was it a card version or board game?
I don't think I won either one.
I thought
Not
you.
yet.
I thought you won that one.
Mm-mm.
Ah, damn! Who did I send that one to then? Knowing me, it was red. Knowing me. All right. Next question on the board. Everybody is in. Danbo, a Danish cheese, is known as this when caraway seeds are added to it. Is it known as a Vitus Berry, Prince Hamlet, Hans Christian Andersen, or a King Christian IX? Brian.
I'm going to say Hans Christian Andersen.
Is it a Hans Christian Andersen? No, it's not. Anybody want to take a chance?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Murphy's going to take a chance. Go for it, Murphy.
I'm gonna go with the first one, Vitas.
Is it Vitus Bering? No, it's not Vitus Bering. So we what? Mark is going to take a chance.
Hamlet?
Is it a Hamlet? No, it is not a Hamlet. Guapo, it's a freebie for you. It is known as a King Christian the Ninth. I have no idea where I learned that one or found that one. I just thought it was a really interesting fact. All right, Guapo, which number would you like? And again, you have to set up a capture somewhere, if possible. Oh, and to let you guys know, because like I said, I've been doing this wrong all along, you can capture multiple colors in a row. All right, Guapo's taking number 15. And we go to the next question, just for Guapo at the moment.
Again.
We're skipping that one. I didn't realize that question was in there twice. This exterminating company used 6-foot bugs trying to break into homes in their 2007 ad campaign. So again, this is just for Guapo because I screwed up there. So Guapo, if you want to take a guess, your choices are Blue Chip, Orkin, Terminix, or Active. All right, Guapo. It is Orkin.
That's a
Or-
very interesting concept for an ad campaign to use. Like,
And with that, Guapo, we are going to give you. There's only one number you can take right now. 12, 13, and 14 are yours. And everybody is back in.
All right.
This young female martyr, no one is quite sure when or if she actually lived, wears a crown and stands in front of a tower with three. Guapo is going to take a chance. Is it Santa Barbara? St. Barbara is on our list. And it is Santa Barbara or the St. Barbara. All right, Guapo. You have two choices. Would you like number 2 or number 4? Yeah, I forgot to put anything about like her location in the question. Well, and we go red, 2, and 8. All right, guys. Back to the board. Buzzers are reset. Here is your next question. This young French peasant girl kneels in a grotto. Mark,
Bernadette.
is it Saint Bernadette? Saint Bernadette Subrius is on our list. And it is Saint Bernadette. Nicely done. All right, Mark. White.
Top corner, number 1.
Nice choice. Can't be touched for a while. All right, guys. Back to the board. And your next question. Who famously laid the
buzzers on reset.
Buzzers are not working. Damn it. I got to remember to do that. Who famously laid the cornerstone of the U.S. Capitol building? And your choices are Thomas Jefferson, Brian.
Thomas Jefferson.
Is it Thomas Jefferson? No, it is not Thomas Jefferson. Brian wallied out. Reset the buzzers. Mark.
Hamilton?
Is it Alexander Hamilton? No, it is not Alexander Hamilton. Guapo is in. Guapo. Says it's George Washington. Is it Washington? It is. George Washington famously laid the cornerstone of the U.S. Capitol building. All right, Guapo. Where do we go next? Let's see. You only got one choice again. So we are going to give Guapo. Oh, no, you do have to. Nope. You are red, Guapo. You have to capture. No worry. I did the same thing first time I ever played it. I totally forgot there were certain rules that applied. All right, so this question is for Murphy and Guapo. What is playwright Thomas Lanier Williams better known as? Guapo is in. Is it Tennessee Williams? He is on the list. Is he the man we're looking for? It is Tennessee Williams. So we go back to the board, and there is nothing you can set up for a capture, Guapo. So you have your choice of any square that is touching a color. Number 5. I keeping Mark from taking out a row.
My
And-
phone went out, my iPad went out to airplane mode for some reason, and I had to do it. But it's weird. Whoa, goddamn, Guapo, you have like everything.
All right, guys. Next question. Everybody is back in. Which of the following was invented in 1873? Is it the submarine, the hot air balloon, barbed wire, or waterproof fabric? Guapo is in first. He says it's a submarine. Is he right? No, Guapo. Wallied out. Mark,
Waterproof fabric?
is it waterproof fabric? No, it is not waterproof fabric.
Dang.
Brian,
Barbed wire.
is it barbed wire? It is. Barbed wire was invented in 1873. That's when cattle rustlers were using it to keep their cattle separated from everybody else. So with that, we Wally Mark. We go back to the board. All right, Brian.
Touching a corner, touching a color, right?
Yep. You have to be able
Build
to.
it from
You have to be
number
able to
10.
set up a capture. All
number
right,
10.
10 it is. So you can take 18 next round or 20 if you get this next question.
Yep.
All right, next question for Murphy and Brian. Which U.S. president's inauguration? Oh, damn it. Buzzers, dummy. Which, Murphy,
I don't know.
take a guess.
Reagan. I don't know.
All right, is Reagan on our list? Reagan is not on our list, so Murphy is wallied out. Brian, which
I didn't
U-
want to take a shot. I'm going to take a shot at it.
go for it.
Eisenhower.
Is it Dwight D. Eisenhower? No, it was.
Are you serious?
It was Harry S. Truman. Truman's was the first one ever to be televised.
49? Was that 1949? Was that?
I'm doing the math in my head. I think so.
Wow. It was in the 50s.
I think. Is Truman, what year was Truman? 49.
45 to 53.
Yeah. All right. Reset the buzzer. See, I get it. I remember on occasion. Mark and Guapo should be in on this question. What did Katharine Hepburn title her 1991 biography or autobiography? My 9 Lives in Hollywood. Miss Hepburn, you're on next. Guapo is going to take a chance. Is it My 9 Lives in Hollywood? No, it is not. Oh, Mark is going to take a chance.
I'll try me.
Is it Me? It is. Katharine Hepburn just titled her autobiography, Me.
Could be me. I didn't think it was. I said, why?
All right, Murphy, Brian, you should be back in on this question, I think. Oh, crap. Mark, I'll do the... I just goofed. Back to the board. Hold on. I just goofed. Mark, which square would you like?
See. 7.
Number 7. All right, now let's go back to the board and pray I did this right. Let's see if I can save a question. If not, I will deal with it. All right, there we go. Mark is in first.
13.
Is one of our choices 13? It is. Is it the right choice? It is. 13 is the highest numbered channel on VHF. I don't think there's a 14 on UHF. I think it goes from 13.
What is
14
VHF?
is UHF.
What is that? What is that? What,
VHF was
Video high frequency.
very high frequency, which was basically channels 2 to 13. And then you went to UHF, was basically channel 14 up to 88. That's all we used to be allowed were 88 channels. Not as though you get 88 channels.
I know that because when I was younger, we only had like a few channels. We had not as much channels. Now you have like 900 channels. Like
See, and they wonder why kids have OCD today. Because at least back then when we picked a show, we had to watch it. You weren't allowed to flip between channels. All right, Mark, which number would you like?
19.
19 it is. And that also gives you number 13. And we go back to the board. And I'm making sure I got buzzers on. Okay, buzzers are on. The northernmost community in the Yukon, it can only be accessed by canoe or airplane. Is it Pelly Crossing, Mayo, Beaver Creek, or Old Crow? Brian is going to take a guess.
Pelly Crossing.
Is it Pelly Crossing? No, it is not Pelly Crossing. Brian, wallied out. Anybody else going to take a guess? No guesses. The answer is Old Crow. Old Crow is the northernmost one. Surprisingly, I would have thought Mark might have caught that one from an old game. But I've done so many of them, you never know, right?
No.
What? I was like, it was one of my favorite questions in the Great Getaway game because I had to struggle to find a picture to use. So I think the picture was literally a wooden cabin with an old Inuit woman sitting in front of it. Had no idea if it related to the town or not. It was the only thing I could find. All right. What year was the year that the day the music died? Mark.
53.
Is 53 one of our choices? No, it's not. So Mark is wallied out. Murphy.
59. 59.
Is it 59? It is 1959, the year, the day the music died. Nicely done, Murphy. And with that, which square would you like?
So wait, which can I take any or what?
You can take anything that sets you up for a capture. So you couldn't take 25 at the moment.
So could I take 16?
No. 6, 9, 17, 18, 20, and 24.
I'll take 18.
So basically anything except for like that bottom corner. Bottom corner in row except 24. So you would like...
I'll take 18.
18 it is. All right, Murphy.
He said, I thought...
What is that, Murphy? I think we lost her for a second. All right, back to the board. And your next question.
No, yeah.
Brian, you're back in. William LeBaron-Jenny is the architect known as the father of this branch of architecture. And your choices are stadium domes, skyscrapers, New Age, or American Cathedral. Brian.
New Age.
Is William LeBaron-Jenny the father of New Age architecture? No, he is not. Murphy or Guapo? You want to take a chance? No buzzes. He is the father of skyscraper architecture.
I thought that was Frank Lloyd Wright.
Nope. Not Frank Lloyd Wright is he is the father of modern architecture. They gave the title of father of skyscraper architecture to him. All right, Murphy, Guapo, Mark, pay attention to see if you come back in because I don't remember. I think you do. What is considered the biggest city in the Islamic world? Guapo. Again, we are looking for biggest city. Is Jakarta on our list? No, it is not on our list. Mark.
Cairo.
Is it Cairo? It is. Cairo is basically considered the biggest city in land size. All right, so with that, Mark?
9.
Number 9 it is. So with that, Mark takes number 9 and 8 and 14. Hey, Astrid, how are you doing today? All right, back to the board. And here is your next question. What was the National Railroad Passenger Corps better known as? Mark.
Amtrak.
Was it known as Amtrak? Amtrak is a choice. Is it the right choice? It is. So Mark gets to put another white space on the board.
17.
17 it is for white. And that will give you the middle of the board. Oh, this is going to get really interesting.
My one.
I,
My one answer.
I've had that happen, Murphy. I would get on a hot streak. I ended up with like 6 of them. 2 questions later, I lost them all. It's part of the fun of the game. It's basically strategizing where you're going and where your opponents are going to play. How many years after the U.S. had withdrawn its post-World War II troops from Korea? Buzzer. How many years after the U.S. had withdrawn its post-World War troops from Korea did the Korean War start? Was it 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, or 7 years? Brian.
7. Sorry, excuse me.
Is it 7? No, it is not 7. Brian is wallied out. Mark.
5.
Is it 5 years? No, it is not 5 years. Mark's wallied out. Guapo. Is it 1 year? It is 1 year. The North Koreans literally tried to invade 1 year after we pulled the last World War troop out of Korea. They didn't waste any time. Didn't do very well.
Back in 49. Then
Yeah, but we didn't pull our last World War troop out of Korea until 48. All right, Guapo would like square number 23. Okay. I will give you 23. I thought you were going to go for the corner, but...
I can't.
Yeah, you could have because he had 5. 5 to 21.
Okie dokie.
But I get why he went for the extra square. I didn't see the extra square till the last extra second. All right, back to the board. We will be on tomorrow, Astro. Um, it's going to probably be a little more of a Discord game on Sundays. Password probably. I got to write up some password questions. Speaking of which, if you guys want to send me some, I am always more than happy to take some password suggestions.
I have a lot of them.
Send them
what would
my
your
way.
suggestions be? Like, what I've seen it. I just am not like.
Password is the one where it's basically five words, Murphy, and you try to get your partner to say one like a specific word in order.
You
And then
can't
you go,
say the word.
you can't say the word. Then you go to the board and try to figure out what the 5 words have together. All right, Astra, you two, be good. Enjoy some sleep. Did I reset the buzzers? Yes. Did I reset the board? Yes. Okay, we're ready. And the next question only goes to Murphy and Guapo. What plan did General Motors reveal in 2019 for their Corvette that fans of that car model, Guapo, went ballistic about? And your choices were move production to China, hybrid plug-in, self-governing speed limiter, or rear engine. I will give you hybrid for electric, but it is not right. Murphy, do you want to take a chance?
No, I don't want to kick.
Don't want to take a chance. General Motors planned to make the Corvette a rear engine vehicle to try to match up with Ferrari and the others. And Corvette fans went nuts. They were like, no, that is not happening.
I remember that.
All right, Brian, Mark, I think you are back in. Ignore the panel quick attack question thing. That's off on mine because it's counting actual questions and not counting actual boxes. One ex-U.S. president died while in the Capitol building, as while standing to address the Speaker of the House, he had a stroke. Which president was it? Or which ex-U.S. president? Was it Benjamin Harrison, James Madison, James Polk, Brian?
I'm going to say Quincy Adams.
Was it John Quincy Adams? It was. John Quincy Adams had a stroke on the floor of the House. He's the only one that has ever happened to.
I'm going to take number 22.
22 for Brian. And that gives you 22, 18, and 14. And we are 2 away from our panel attack question, folks. 2 away. All right, back to the board. And this is still anybody's game, Murphy. Even yours, if you get in there fast enough. In 1979, Tracy Austin won the U.S. Tennis Open. Brian.
15.
Was 15 one of our choices? 15 is on the board. Was she 15 when she won the U.S. Open? No, she was not 15.
Oh, you.
Mark.
Was she 14?
Was she 14? No, she was not 14. Murphy. Murphy, in before Guapo.
16.
Was she 16? She was 16 years old when she won the U.S. Tennis Open for the first time. So with that, Murphy, you are back on the board. And the only, the only one you cannot take right now is 11. Or 11 and 25.
So.
Everything else sets up a capture.
Let's go with 16.
16 it is for Murphy. So like I said, this is still anybody's game. All right, guys. Next question, Brian. Oh, wait, I got to put Mark on Wally as well, don't I? I almost forgot. Murphy Guapo. Which Steven Spielberg film was called the best Disney film Disney never made? Was it Cocoon, Raiders of the Lost Ark, E.T., or Guapo? Was it E.T.? It was. It was the best Disney film Disney never made. All right, Guapo. You are red. 6, 11, 8, are you and 20 are available for you.
You can do 21 too.
Oh, did I not say 21? 6, 11, 21, and 20. Sorry. 21 it is. And that gives you 17 and 13.
And 22.
No, because he ran into his own color.
Number 9.
If he had not taken 23, he would have gotten 13. Oh, 22. See, this is why I have you guys keep me on my toes on occasion. Thank you.
Wait, number 22 is. Oh, wait. Oh.
I was blind as a bat. I'm blind as a bat. I swear. All right.
5 squares left.
5 squares left, which means it is time for a panel attack chance. What this means is, if you get the question right, you can change one square. You will select one square for yourself first. You will then change one square of one of your opponent's colors back to neutral. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that, your next question, and I think everybody should be back in on this one. How many witches were reported to have been burned to death during the Salem witch trials?
A lot.
Your choice. Oh, Guapo. He's not even going to let me hit the buzzer or get the counter up. Guapo says 0. Is 0 a choice? There is a 0 up there. There were no witch burnings. There were no witch burnings ever
Trick
reported.
question! Another trick question!
Confused on that question. That was a trick question. I was confused on that. There was a lot of witches burned.
There were witches burned, but never burned to death.
Is it the Delaware incident all over again?
They were hanged. They would actually hang witches. They would burn them and then hang them.
Witches. They also weren't really witches, so you know.
They weren't really witches either. All right, Guapo. First, you have to take a square. Let's see. What do you have? 11, 6, or 20? 6, 11, 20 are your 3 choices. Number 11. Sorry, Murphy. All right. And now, which square would you like to
7
revert?
and 12 go red too.
Oh, they sure do, don't they? I gotta learn to look in multiple dimensions. I used to be able to do that. All right, Guapo, with that, he is going to revert number 1. Okay. I get the. I'm interested in that strategy pick. All right. With that, we go back to the board. Everybody is in. And here is your next question. He is the only original cast member of 60 Minutes from 1968 to remain with the show for 40 years. Is it Mark?
Mike Wallace?
Is it Mike Wallace? It is. Mike Wallace is the only one for 60 years. Harry Reasoner
still on?
was 12 years later. Dan Rather didn't come in as a regular for a while. I don't think he was on the original cast. And Andy Rooney was not on the original cast.
Mike
All right.
Wallace still on it? Is Mike Wallace still on it?
No, Mike Wallace is passed.
He's passed on.
His son is the one on Fox News, Chris Wallace.
Oh,
All right, Mark,
6.
which square? You have 6 and 24. 6. And that gives you 7, 8. And I'm making sure I'm not missing anything. Now I'm looking in multiple directions. I promise. All right, back to the board. That's why I said 1 was kind of a strange call, but
is this still anyone's game? I think it's...
I would say yes, because I see
If things fall the right way. Yeah.
you've got to make a good choice. If you get the question right, there's some strategy placement left, and there is, and it's big. The London Convention of 1818 was used to determine the official land borders between these two nations. Was it Brian?
U.S. and Canada.
Was it the United States and Canada? It was the United States and Canada. And Brian is blue, which means...
I'm going to capture number 24.
Okay, 24.
No. Sorry, not 24. 20. Number 20.
Oh, okay, 20.
You
Yep.
still...
And that gives him 15 and 19.
I'm going to take number 2. Going to retract number 2.
No. We've already done the panel. We've already done the retraction.
Oh.
Guapo, there's one retraction round. That's why I was paying attention to which. That's why I was paying attention to which one Guapo actually picked. Because there is still. Let's see, 5. Murphy needs some help. Mark still got a shot, I think. Yep, this is still up for anybody, I think.
For me, but you know...
No, you've still got a shot if you get some help with one thing. All right. According to Myth North... Let me try that again. It's a good thing I didn't hit the buzzers. According to Norse mythology, what type of tree is the Yggdrasil tree that supports the universe in its boughs? Is it a pine tree? Guapo is in first. Is it an ash tree? It is an ash tree. So we go back to the board. 24, 25, or 1. Guapo, you can take any one of the 3. $25. I saw that one coming because
Oh no.
that does some serious damage to Brian.
Took 6 4 by squares out of one fell swoop, huh?
Yeah, that's how the game goes at times. Like I said, I love the game for that point.
I feel like there's no chance now. Like, there's only 2 squares, and...
That's when you play for pride, Murphy. That's when you play for pride. I have been in that position many a times playing this game. All right. Where in a bar would you find Mark?
On a pool table.
Would you find Bays? Is an option on a pool table? There is an option. Is it on a pool table?
Yes.
It
Yep,
is.
it's the green felt.
It's the green felt. All right, Mark.
24.
24. Like I said, that's why I said I knew this was going to anybody. Because I was not making any predictions. Eight.
I spoofed him.
Oh, I think Guapo's got it. I don't think anybody can catch him.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking if you had taken one, but I might have missed a box. I think so. For pride, guys. What war's casualties helped Thomas Holmes become known as the father of American embalming? Guapo. He says the Civil War. Is it the U.S. Civil War?
Yep.
It is the U.S. Civil War. And with that, Guapo, we give you square number 1, square number 6, and square number 7. Hey, look, we got a smiley happy person on our board. But ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to El Guapo, who basically, he had to fight for it. It was when Brian took the blue ones, I was sitting there counting in my head, and it's like, Murphy's got to take one to have a shot. And I forget what else there was. There was one other thing that I had seen, and it's like, I just always kind of forget. It's like, I'll see the One Direction and think I get them all, and then I'll come back and like, oh shit, I forgot one. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, say congratulations to our man who knows about Cuban saints, El Guapo. Congratulations, Guapo. You earned that. And with that, I have to go reopen my treasure hunt file. So give me 1 minute to get the treasure hunt open. But yeah, this game is one of those games that's like, if you guys are, and Murphy's seen it on at Bash's channel when we're playing late nights, which I haven't done in forever just because of certain situations. This is a game they play a lot of. All right, so with that, I lost my saved version. I'm gonna hope this works. So with that, Guapo, are you ready to see your prize? Yep, I gotta do this. Hold on. Properties. And let's get the right game screen up there. All right, there we go, Guapo. There are 264 possible items. See, now it works. Now it works like it's supposed to. Oh, it's one of the smalls, unfortunately, Guapo. It is from the Racing Champion set. Because it's got the trailer on it. That's how I know it's one of the smalls. Make sure I got the right. I forgot to put them in order. I forgot Sometimes it picks out larger, sometimes it's going to pick out smaller. But you are getting, my friend, from Racing Champions. This is why I also increased the screen size so I can hold them up so they look better. The Racing Champions, number 30, the Pennzoil team. From Barbary Racing. I'm trying to remember which race driver. It'll come to me at some point. So, Guapo, congratulations. That is now yours. And that means I got to start a brand new box for you. Because now I think you have 2 new items, right? Or maybe that's the first one. I forget. So, Guapo, I meant to ask, by the way, did you get your package? Because I know it was supposed to go out to you. Everybody should have gotten it this week with the exception of Red. Red's the only one that's going to be out for him next week. But yeah, I kind of like. I needed the bigger screen so I could do this better. And then we're going to turn off the treasure hunt. And like I said, guys, whatever's in that box, right there. I keep pointing the wrong way. That box over there is our vault prize. I'm just going to tell you. There is something in there, and you guys will like it, I think. With that, guys, I am going to wrap it up tonight. I would hang around and do longer, but like I said, I plan on getting up early to go to the flea market. I will be back on tomorrow, and we're going to show you everything we pick up. Hopefully some good stuff if the rain doesn't cause any problems. Oh, Red thinks we have the body of Billy Bates in there, by the way. Just so you guys know. Yeah, okay. Best guess as to what's in there, non-prize, I might do something for. But yeah, like I said, so tomorrow I think we're going to try to do password on Discord. I'm trying to think because password goes by pretty quick for the most part. And I think I might try Panic Attack tomorrow because that one's usually only about a 30-minute game to play. So with that, guys, we are going to wrap things up tonight. I want to thank Murphy, Guapo, Brian, Mark, Red, those of you guys that were in the stream watching. I always appreciate it. But like I said, watching's one thing. As you can see right here, right there, there is only one other thing you need to do, is to win. And if you want to win, you got to play, and you got to watch. So like I said, we will be back on tomorrow night. Like I said, I think password. We're probably going to do password and lingo for the most part. I think Sundays are always our toned down game because I've got to be at work early Monday morning, like at 7 a.m., which I am not looking forward to. So with that, guys, I don't know who's on. Let's go see if I've got anybody on my list. I don't know who's on. Let's see. Oh, Trivia Ronin's still going. Guys, Trivia Ronin is doing a charity stream. He's got a Venmo thing going. He is doing 24 hours. He is probably up to hour 17 now, I think. So we are going to send you guys over there. It is just chat. It is trivia, and chat in the trivia is pretty much all it is. What is that? What hour does that say? I can't say he's on hour 24. No way. So we're going to send you guys over to Ronin. Enjoy what time we've got left on there. and we will see you guys tomorrow. And as we always say, be good to yourself, be good to your friends, be good to your neighbors, be good to a stranger as well, because that stranger today just might be your best friend tomorrow. Ciao.